In this session, you will learn how to plan and create Amazon listing video. We will walk you through from the beginning, from the creating the or thinking of the idea of the video until you film it and release to the Amazon platform. And our guest will be Kamal from AMZ One Step agency. They help with visuals. They help a lot of Amazon sellers. And before I move on, I wanted to mention that this session is part of SellerFest online virtual event sponsored by two great companies. The first one is Getida. They are Amazon FBA auditing company, and they help Amazon sellers to maximize reimbursements. And no matter how big or small you are in your Amazon business, they can get money back, which Amazon owes you. Check the link below in the description. And VA Academy, it's a virtual assistance company. They specialize in providing VAs for Amazon businesses in any subject of the business. So whatever you need help with, check VA Academy and hire their virtual assistants, which are trained for Amazon sellers. Check the link below for VA Academy in the description as well. This session I'm hosting together with Lisette. Hi, Lisette.
Hi, Augustus. Great to be here with you as always. And I'm really excited for today's session, which we have with Kamal. And he will teach us the 5 steps how to create Amazon listing videos from planning to actually filming the video. So, hi, Kamal. Before we go to the presentation, could you first introduce yourself and let us know what you do in the Amazon space?
Sure. Hi, Lizette. Hi, Augustus. It's super nice to meet you guys once again, and congratulations on putting on this great show, together once again. So, my name is Kamal. I'm the founder and the CEO of AMZ One Step, and we help Amazon sellers visuals. We do product pictures, product videos, A+ content, 3D rendering. So basically, every creative thing that you can think of on your Amazon listing, we do that. And we've been in the business for over 5 years, and we have worked with over 3,000 brands. And in this video, as you guys mentioned, we're going to talk about how to create Amazon video all the way from planning to the filming. So I think this is going to be a great presentation for pretty much every seller if you're considering doing a video.
And while Kamal is sharing his screen, I want to remind you that at any time, if you have questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you're joining live, you can comment in the live chat, and Kamal will answer all your questions. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. We want to deliver more content like this to you. So we see the slides, and the stage is yours.
Perfect. So as I mentioned, we're going to talk about different steps for creating Amazon listing video from planning to all the way to the filming. And my goal from today's session is for you to understand the process of making great Amazon videos. And this presentation is perfect for sellers who are doing videos themselves or have an team. So for example, if you don't have the budget, you want to do it yourself, this is a great presentation for you. Or if you have an in-house team, this could be a great SOP that you can give to your team that they can follow. Maybe they're doing everything right, maybe they're missing only 1 or 2 things, then this video can help them out. Or it's even helpful if you're outsourcing it. At least you as a seller should know how these creative assets are being created, how much work goes in the back end, so that you do not end up overpaying or underpaying when you're creating visual assets. So that is the goal from this presentation. And we're going to talk about what goes in the pre-planning stage. How do you write a good script? And also, what is pre-production planning? And these are the 3 steps that you do before you even do the videography and pick up the equipments. We're going to talk about videography, then editing and optimizing, and the quality assurance. So quality assurance is not really a step, so they are the steps. So quality assurance is just for you to make sure everything is good. And there's a great quote by Srinivasan from Facebook. If one picture is worth 1,000 words, then videos are like libraries. And I could not agree more to that. There are so many different types of products where 6 pictures are just not enough to showcase your story or what's going on with the product. Sometimes you're selling bundles, sometimes there's a complicated product. So that 30 seconds of the video that you're going to put on the listing will speak so much. Even for the video ad, just the main image and title, they're just not enough to get you the click. Creating a video ad is much more powerful to increase traffic. So I could not agree more to this quote. And Amazon is giving more and more exposure to the videos. Even Amazon just released last year that even non-brand registered sellers can have a video on their list, which means Amazon really want to promote the videos. And Amazon also made premium A plus content available to every brand registered sellers. Before you had to be eligible. It was a really big criteria to get premium A plus content, but now everyone can have it. That means you can have a video A plus content now, right? So Amazon is giving so much exposure. Same thing with the video ads. Think about 2 years before, there were no videos that much on Amazon, and you can have video in the storefront. There's Amazon Live. So Amazon is promoting more and more videos. So if you have a solid video or a different stack of video, you're gonna get advantage anytime Amazon releases something new. And recent stats about Amazon product videos, just product videos overall, most people watch explainer videos to understand the product or the brand. And 81% of marketers feel that video has a positive impact on the sales. And this is a great article by HubSpot. You can go check that out. And also 80% of the internet traffic is the video. Think about the TikTok. It's a video platform, and Instagram has shifted from pictures only to reels, and reels are a big portion of their business now. Same thing with the Facebook reels. LinkedIn is promoting videos. Every social media channel is promoting videos, and it's a great source of traffic for every single platform. And Amazon has realized it a little bit later, but now Amazon is promoting videos as well. So why you should be doing video marketing? Number one, it gives you a competitor edge. You would see so many listings that do not have a video on that, right? We do audits every single day, and 60 to 70% of the time, the sellers are missing a video, even though it's available for everyone to upload a video on .com and product to life. As I mentioned, 6 images are not just enough. You have to do something else to add more lifestyle element to your listing, and it will give you more engagement, more conversions, and also better understanding of your product. So there are so many complicated products where images are just not enough. So video marketing can help you do that. And now let's get started with the main stuff. How do you plan and create a video all the way till the filming? So first, pre-production checklist. Before you even write a script, before you even pick up the equipment, the first thing that you have to do is see what's working well for editors. What is your unique selling point of the product? Do some market research, read positive reviews, negative reviews, commonly asked questions, and see what's working for your competitors. And most importantly, know your budget. Just because your competitors are spending so much, you have to stay within your budget, because videos can be expensive. And combine that with multiple SKUs. See if there's any option to do that. If you're selling multiple SKUs, try doing video of, can I bundle it with my different products, like variations or different sizes, and know what type of video that you want, right? So this is all the pre-production checklist that you need to know before you write the script. And how do you spy on your competitors? How do you know what's working well for your competitors? So there's one thing that you can do. Go to brand analytics to find the top listings with the highest conversion share. So they will have a video on their listing. See what type of video is it, and watch their primary and secondary videos. Primary means what's on their listing. Secondary means like related videos on their listing, or premium A+ content video, or storefront video. And you can also see what type of video ads they are running. Okay, so this will give you a really good idea that what exactly your competitors are doing, and how you can set a new benchmark and do a better job than them. So you wouldn't know that if you didn't do these steps. So you have to spy on your competitors before you do the videos. And always read positive reviews, negative reviews, and look at the commonly asked questions. So this will give you so much good ideas, like what should I include in this video? For example, if you look at this review, it says this feels like a fire hazard. It was, I think, a candle product. So it gives you an idea what to put in the script. Okay, we have to touch the fire hazard element. Like, does it have a timer? Right? People are asking questions because it is missing somewhere in the listing, and it's a really important point. So that is something that you should be considering in your video. Okay, and your videographer is not going to do that. So it's your job. If you are not working with Amazon expert agency, it's your job out. Okay, and give them those pointers. And videos can be expensive, anywhere from $200 to $20,000, $2,000. It's so much, it can be so much expensive. So you have to plan accordingly, to stay within your budget or whatever your budget allows. Okay, and you have to set a goal. Like, what is the goal from this video? Are you looking at higher conversion, or are you going to use that video for a video ad to increase the traffic? Is it for brand awareness, or do you just want to reduce returns and refunds? So you have to understand what is the goal from the video that you're creating. You can have like multiple goals, create just one video and then repurpose that. That's something you could also do, but you have to have a goal from that video that you're going to create. And identify the target audience first and pick the right video type. Okay, so this will help you so much. This will give your script back who you're speaking to and what type of video I'm going to do. Okay, so all this research is so much important for you to pick the right video type. And there are different types of Amazon videos. Like, for example, if you don't have that much budget, you can do product focus video. If you want to go with the models, or if you want to show your product in a real lifestyle, you can do lifestyle videos. There are slideshow videos that you can do, which is really easy to do and really powerful. Unboxing video, if you have something come in in a gift box, gift package or electronics category, that is something that you can do. UGC, user generated content, like testimonial videos. So many third-party companies like Billo, and it's cheap to create, and they're so much powerful, and you can repurpose UGC content on so many other ways. Like, you can share it on TikTok and it can go viral, right? So UGC is important. Animation video, for example, if you're selling something like mechanical, this works real. Explainer videos, if your product is a little bit complicated, you have so much information to give, you can do explainer videos. And there's so many other video types that you can do, but these are some primary video types that normally Amazon sellers go with. And essentially, you want to ask these three questions to yourself. What do you want your audience to do watching your video? And what do you want them to think? And lastly, how do you want them to feel once they have watched the entire video? So once you have answers to all these questions, then you're almost ready to write your script. And lastly, how will you create your video content? Like, is it going to be in-house or externally? How will you reuse and repurpose your video for the improved ROI? How you will achieve all of this within your budget and deadline? So these are the questions that you should be asking yourself based on this research. Now ready to write the script. Okay, and the script should cover all the challenges that could potentially happen while doing the video. Give clear instructions to your team so that videographer, models, the editing team, they should be able to clearly tell what exactly they're going to do in the script. Introduce all the props, models, and location, like what exactly are the props that are going to be needed, so that when you actually go out on a shoot, you're not missing out on different items, and how the flow of the video is going to look like. So these are the main 4 things that you can cover in the script writing. And the common challenges are like staging. Like, we do so many videos. For example, we have a 5,000 square feet studio, so we can stage everything in our studio. But before, when we didn't have that, we were going out to Airbnbs to take videos and everything. So it could be really difficult when you're actually on an Airbnb and you have no idea how the videographer would work. For example, we're doing like cabinet hangers, and there's no space to take videos. Like, the cameraman, the equipments, they have different lens types. So if there's no space, the staging could be really difficult. Like, what are the props, what are those color aesthetic elements that you. So staging is really important. So cover those in your script already. It's really difficult to work with pets and babies if your product has, if it's a baby product or if it's a pet product. the script means nothing, because they work in their own style. So you cannot really have babies and pets follow the script. So then you have to do improvise while doing the shoot. And also the vision alignment is really important. So you as a seller have a different vision probably, and now you have to make sure that your vision goes all the way till the editor. Like script writer should understand your vision, videographer, video editor, the quality check. So everyone should follow one vision, which could be challenging, right? So it's really important for you to make sure that everyone is on the same page. Daylight could be challenging sometimes. For example, it's winter already, days are smaller. So if there's not enough daylight, it could affect your product video quality. So just double check the weather if you're doing outside shoot, or even if it's inside shoot. You should not just rely on the artificial lights. Try to use daylight as much as possible. That could be challenged sometimes. And also some tips for script writing: be engaging and interesting. Okay, and try to be simple and make a script which is easy to understand. Be short, sweet, and concise, and get across all necessary information based on do not miss any product features or benefits, and convey your core message, like what's your unique selling point. Also, like what is the goal from your video, and that is the in the script. And this is the mistake that I see a lot of the time, Amazon videos guys make. So they focus so much on the model or the actor or the lifestyle, and they do not focus that much on the product. So your product should be the hero of the video, right? It's just like, if you're a wedding photographer, your product is either a bride or a groom. Okay, so this is how you think about when you're creating a video for your product. And script changes will happen mid-shoot, but the whole point, is there to minimize the missteps at the shoot, so that you don't want to go for a full reshoot. A team should be able to improvise and make the changes accordingly, but the feature and benefits should remain the same. And your script, in a nutshell, is a customer fit between what is the customer's fears, what are the customer's wants and needs, and what is your product's feature, benefits and so once you combine these things together, that's exactly when you get a perfect script. And once your script is done, the third step is pre-production planning. Okay, so you have to schedule everything in advance. For example, if you're doing models and a location, you have to make sure everyone is available on the same day, and you have to keep reminding everyone, so that even if one person does not show up, your whole schedule messes up. Now you have to reschedule everything. So this is really important. And make sure you have everything that you need. For example, your props, right? For example, all the clothes, the product needs to be prepped. And give yourself enough time. If you think it will take like 3 hours to record shoot a video, give yourself like 5 hours. Reach early, give yourself extra time. And also, this is also one of the most important ones. A lot of the time the team forgets to put the camera on charge. I know it's basic, but it happens a lot of the time. So make sure your equipments are ready to work, they're fully charged. And the product prep is really important. For example, it's a bedding product. Now you have to take all the wrinkles out, spend maybe 2 hours to make the product look good, because if the product is not looking good, how the video will come out to be good, right? So same thing, I've done so many luggage bags, which takes 3 to 4 days of product prepping only, right? So you have to make sure the product is looking good first, and it's in the perfect condition before you even do the video. Okay, so these are some of the production planning things. And then the next one is the videography. Okay, so you have to have high quality equipment. If you're low on budget, at least use a really high quality cell phone like iPhone 14 or the Samsung. They have a really good cameras if you're doing it yourself. But if you're doing it professionally, you have to make sure the equipments, they are good, they're high quality, and there has to be good setup. Everything, the lifestyle environment, the props, lighting, everything should be good. And go with the creative mind. And if you can't think creative, work with someone who can be creative. You can outsource creative directors. So generally the videographers, they are really creative, but you have to think the product feature and benefit in mind. Sometimes we go above and beyond with the creativity where we can miss the mark. So while being creative, you have to make sure the feature and benefit is being covered. Sometimes simple videos can work great. Creativity is not only to go above and beyond, it could also be simple, as long as the point is being set across. And also the technique and skills, they are really, really important, so that's why it's highly recommended to work with professionals. And some best practices. Okay, so once you have taken one shot, before moving to the next one, review the first one, see how did that look, and use some help. Video, you can it's not that easy to do with a single person. So if you have some help, that is highly recommended, and that's going to help you so much. And take additional shots which are within the script, take different variants, or do some outside the script shots as well, because everything is already staged. Before you remove the staging, before you change the setup, take some extra shots. It's just going to give extra liberty to your video editor to add some depth to your video. And also use a fresh product unit. Sometimes you only have one product unit, you're doing the photography with that, you have done the lifestyle images with that, but now you're doing a video with the used item. So make sure you're doing a video with a fresh unit, because I know that you guys probably have done the photography as well. So prepare the product before the shoot. As I mentioned, a lot of the products, they do need prep, so do that in advance. And video editing, these are the video editing requirements by Amazon. So dimensions, it has to be 16 by 9 ratio, so you can check all the video editing requirements on go to Seller Central, or Google it, Amazon video ads requirements. So you'll see this. So give this to your editor. This is the SOP that I give to all my editing team. So it has to be less than 500 Mbps. So yeah, so ideally you're looking at these are some of the best practices if you're looking for video editing. Use infographics as much as you can, and also use closed captions, because when people are searching through their keywords, the video ad is automatically default mute. So you have to use closed captions if you have a voiceover, or if not, use the infographics to make your make your video talk. And try to keep the video under seconds for your listing video, and the video ad should only be 15 seconds. Okay, so you can go 3 minutes, that's the limitation on the listing video, but try to stick to within 60 seconds, and for video ad 15 seconds, no more than 15 seconds. Otherwise you're revealing your product like before they even click on your listing. So the goal from the video ad is for them to click on your listing, and then your listing should end up converting them. So if you give so much information, like if you have a longer video on the video ad, then they might not even click on your listing. So make multiple versions for repurposing. Once you have content, maybe can you get some TikTok shots out there? Like, can you make like few different shots, or can you render a social media post out of the same video, or can you render maybe a storefront video or A+ content video? So think of different versions that you can use for repurposing and to edit. Okay, so when you're when you're doing the video shooting, you should shoot in such a way that it's easier to edit. And lastly, testing, you have to double check that your how the video turned out to be. It's flowing nicely. The quality assurance, there's no spelling errors, everything is good. And the testing is the important part. Before you even upload, just make sure everything is correct. Do not just trust on what has been delivered. So double check everything. Make sure the sizing and everything is accurate. In the end, what makes a good product video? It has to be solution oriented, it has to be unique, and it has to be engaging. So if you have all these 3 elements to your video is going to perform on Amazon. So that's all I have for you guys today. I know there are no some great hacks or tips. It's just an SOP for all Amazon sellers that you can use to make a great Amazon listing video. That's all I had, Augustus. Now I'm open to questions.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So first things first. So how do you help Amazon sellers? Actually, people can find a link to your agency in the description.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys can contact us at info@amzonestep.com, or you guys can find the link in the description. Would be very happy to help you out if you guys have any questions related to the Amazon videos.
And if you enjoyed this session, don't forget to like and subscribe because we need your likes to make your questions answered, which we will go soon to the questions. And before we jump to the questions, I wanted to mention that this session is part of SellerFest Online. It's a virtual summit where we also asked almost all the speakers to provide additional VIP video or additional content, and we put those videos into VIP package. And inside this VIP package, you will find 20 videos which will never ever be published anywhere publicly. And different Amazon experts are providing additional workshop style step-by-step guides, worksheets, and explanation, actionable tips related to advertising, related to VAs, for example, how to find VAs for your Amazon business, how to improve your Amazon listing, namely in the storefront, so that you convert more customers. And also Kamal provided additional video. Can you share with us what's inside there?
So in that video, you're going to know like what are some of the video types and how to create them, which are working really well on Amazon. So I have top 5 video types that I have broken them down to how can you create them within the budget and still get the best results. So you're gonna watch those video types, and also I have shared some top 5 brands which are spending the most amount of money on video ads. So that way you can go out there and learn from those big brands like Huggies, how much they're spending, like over of thousands of dollars on their video ads. So it will be great for you guys to learn from some of those top brands to see exactly what they're doing. And I have also shared a reference link in that video that you can go and take a look at to see where to find those top brands who are spending most on their video ads. Not just the video ads, like you can basically look at how much they're spending on display ads and everything. So overall breakdown of their advertisement. So yeah, so it's a great video. It's a short 15-20 minutes video, but you guys will learn about different video types and how to do them within budget.
Perfect. And in order to if you decide to invest into VIP package, you will find the link below as well in the description. And once you join the membership area after you complete the purchase, you will find all the videos there, and you just open and watch Kamal's and everybody's else video. So that's it about the VIP package. And now let's move on to the questions, Lisa.
Yeah, we do have many questions for you. So let's take the first one from Jeff. So he's asking, how effective are sponsored brand videos using static images that are stitched together?
I think that is one of the tips that you're going to find in the VIP video. So it's highly effective, and it's highly you can create it so fast. It's good for if you have like whether 1 SKU or 100 SKUs. It's so much easier to create, and the results have been phenomenal. The static images videos work great, but I call them instead of doing images videos, I would say get the source file. So the tip here would be get the source file of that static image and animate them, use the infographics to make it more kind of a slideshow video. So just the static might not be the best, but turning them into a slideshow video would be much more impactful.
Okay, good. And follow-up question for the same question would be, what is the length you would recommend to use for sponsored brand videos?
Stay within 15 seconds, because you don't want to show more than what you should in the sponsored brand video. The goal from the sponsored brand video is just to get you the traffic. So focus on the goal, which is the click-through rate, and then your other listing should do the selling. So I think 15 seconds are more than enough to grab a click.
Okay, very good. So let's take another one from Keith. So Keith is asking, how well do video ads help with ranking on Amazon?
So there's no direct, correlation that we have found, video ads with the ranking. So overall, it comes down to your conversion rate and how, your sales are on those specific keywords. So the videos, they're not, we have not seen any impact directly with the Amazon ranking. But on the keywords, if you're running a video ad, it will just, get you really good real estate in the middle of the page, which is really helpful, which is like as good as getting your product ranked on page one. And but to answer your question, there's we haven't found any relation.
Okay. So can sellers finish video with a frame that showcases all relevant products they sell under the same brand?
I mean, you can. We have seen it. So it should be the ad should be focused on the product only according to the Amazon policies. But we have seen it. People doing that. But also, again, like I mentioned, the goal from the video ad is to get you the click. But if, for example, if it's a listing video, definitely you can maybe have them direct to your storefront. That's better way to having them direct to your storefront instead of showcasing like different products, because that's kind of because the purpose of the listing video is also to convert. So your focus should be on convert, making them sell on, like every piece, every bit of that video should be focused on conversion. Like if you're giving them like so many options, this is something that I learned. We took our sales team took took a course which was worth $20,000, and the one thing that they mentioned: do not give that many options when you're trying to make a when you're trying to sell. And same concept goes on the listings as well. Do not give them so many information. Okay, this is the best product. If it's on your listing, tell them this is the right product that you need right now. If you can show them for upselling and downselling, but that's a different topic. So I would recommend if you want to give this, direct them to your storefront, and that could be done by the brand story now. Amazon has just launched brand story for Amazon sellers, so there is a solution for every single thing. So the videos focus, I would recommend focusing on conversion only.
Okay, so we have a couple of more questions for you. Thank you so much so far for all of the detailed answers. So a question about putting together the slideshow video. Do you have any app recommendations to create such video?
Yeah, so there are two apps that I could guide you through. So maybe you can create a GIF using Canva. That works well. Or if you want, you can also that's an additional tip. For example, it's not for slideshow. You can also get UGC content from Below app. It's really cheap, and you will get really good slideshow videos from there. You can also get like UGC videos. You'll get like testimonial videos. So these are the two apps that I would recommend if you want to create slideshows. But slideshow, as I mentioned, you can get the source file for your actual product image as well, convert that into slideshow, or just use Canva. I think these are few apps that would help.
All right, we have one more question from Jeff. What is the best format size, 4x3 or 16x9? Well, it's actually the same. And megabyte size, like this file size.
So yeah, the both are the same, doesn't really matter. So 16:9 or 4:3, and the MB is less than, it has to be less than 500 MB. That should be the size. The smaller it is, the better. If it's on the listing, if you could compress it, make it smaller, that's better, because if you have alt keywords on your like A+ content, and if your listing is getting indexed on Google, the smaller the page size, the faster it loads, and it has a better ranking on Google itself. But 500 MB is the maximum that you should go, not more than that.
Cool. And one more question from Rich. Can you recommend a video editor for basic transitions and for adding text over the video?
If you're just looking for a video editor, you can, I would say, I don't really know any individual freelancer, but there are so many good out there on Upwork, Fiverr. You can, or if you want us to edit your video, just you can contact us. That's also fine. But yeah, so finding a good video editor, I think if you're just looking for editor, Upwork is a great way. Free up, check out the reviews and ask them to send a portfolio, or still pay the person and get a test video done. For example, instead of like having them edit a 30 seconds video, get only like 5 seconds video and pay them just a little bit of amount to test it. And I think that's a one great way of finding a video editor.
Actually, I think this question was more about software. If you
Okay,
can imagine.
Video editor for this software. So yeah, there are some so there are some free ones. You can use iMusic. If you're not looking for watermark, I was just doing the Google research. You will find so many. Search for free video editing softwares without the watermark. There are so many that you'll find. To me personally, what I like Wondershare Filmora, which works really well for me when I'm doing it myself. But our edit team, they have some professional software with the bigger machines. I don't really know the names, what exactly software they are using. But when I was working with the editors back in the days, Wondershare Filmora paid version was working really better.
Actually, if you really want to use a free, very professional software, check DaVinci. It's called DaVinci, but it's really used for really professional movie making as well, and it's totally free. So you can learn this and master, and you will be able to make really good videos with that.
There you go.
And yeah, next question is, what type of product video is the best for social media advertising?
UGC videos, for example, what works on social media, the video has to look native for this for that platform. Okay, if it's a TikTok, the video should not look like an advertisement or a video ad. It should look like it's native video, right? So you would see so many TikTok videos which are actually selling the product. So just make sure it's UGC, user generated content. So you can do it yourself, or you can pay someone from like Below app to create that for you. But the key here is that it should not look like outside video, right? So the type of videos that work on YouTube wouldn't work on like Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. So just the key here is to make sure it looks native. So these days, for social media, do shorts, right? YouTube shorts works really well. TikTok shorts, and they can be same type of shorts can go across like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and also YouTube shorts. So those are the ones which are really easy to create and works really well.
And yeah, you mentioned UGC, so I think you referred earlier. So user generated content.
Yeah.
It's the abbreviation for that. So Dignity is asking, how do you remove a voiceover on an existing video? How to remove? I didn't understand actually.
Yeah, so if we're just how to remove, like for example, if they have the video, you can edit it. It's really easy. You can mute it. You can lower the volume all the way and re-render it, if that's what you mean. Yeah, so I think if just removing a voiceover. So if you still want to keep the music and only remove the voiceover, you have to get the source file. If it's not your video, then it's going to be a little bit difficult to remove the voiceover. But I'm not a professional video editor, so I hope I got your question right. But
yeah, basically, when you edit the video, you can mute the audio and put your own audio, another music on top. So yeah, it's more video editing question. All right, so I think that's it. We have all questions answered, and this shouldn't be here. Okay, all right. So thank you very much. Let's bring Lisette back, and those who want to get some visual graphics, photographs, images, or video production, reach out to Kamal. You will find a link below to AMZ One Step. Anything else you help with, Amazon sellers, besides visuals?
We do, there are some other things like PPC and everything that we take care of, but our main core services are visuals only, like 3D rendering, storefront, A+ content, pictures, videos, listing copywriting. So yeah, that's our core services.
All right. Thank you very much. And bye-bye, Kamal. Bye-bye, Lisette.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Oh. What did you say, Lisette?
I said thank you and bye.
I got you. Okay, bye. Bye. And now I would like to invite you to watch another video with Kamal, where he explains how you can increase your sales by improving some visual references on your Amazon product listing. So check this out.